your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I won't
blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wah 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy, for your boy, for your boy. Hustle for your boy, fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, lift it up.
Good morning. Happy Friday, bro. Happy Friday to everybody in the building. We back like we never left. What's up? Sorry I'm late. I hate my job. Yay. So I'm late. My bad, y'all. My bad. I literally hate my job. And I don't hate the work. I hate the people that I work with and for. But neither here nor there. This is not a fest for me to just vent or whatever. Yeah, TC Spell, you in the building. She says, I can't believe I caught her Morning Joe's live. Yes, you did. Whoa, yes, you did. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Happy Educational Friday. This evening, we will be going over the Devil's Punch Bowl out in Mississippi. I told y'all I wanted to do that. So we're gonna roll with it. We're gonna go over it this evening. You know what I'm saying? Now I might be a little later than 5, but y'all work with me. I got a job. Don't even. I know y'all at y'all job too, probably feeling some type of way. So, you know, it is what it is. But listen, we got a few things to discuss, girl. Shout out to the citizens of Dolton. Is that in Illinois? Is that like right outside of Chicago? Where's Dolton? Somebody in the building. Either way, they got rid of Tiffany Henyard, baby. Yes, they did. Shout out to the people. See, this is what we talking about. We talking about making change, okay? So we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about the CEO of UnitedHealthcare getting popped. What happened? We gonna get into it. Shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all like the video. Okay, it's outside Chicago. Sound about right. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Chi-Town. You know what I mean? And then we're going to talk about Dr. Umar defends Diddy and R. Kelly, basically saying, hey, y'all, this was all because they was trying to go something, basically trying to make excuses for why they are in prison. And to be completely honest, they belong there. Two things could be true at the same time. They do belong there, and it is some other stuff going on behind the scenes, but we'll get into it. The people have literally been freaking out since Dr. Umar said that. We'll get into that. Not a suburban hood. I ain't never heard of that. That's big. A suburban hood. Oh, that's what's up. I would like to visit that one day. That would be nice. So I said the CEO, Tiffany Henyard, Dr. Umar. Who else I got on here? Hold on, girl. You know, Lemuel, Zeus Diddy. He sat down and did an interview with Pastor Jamal Bryant. You know what I mean? You know the vibes. You know about Jamal Bryant, child. And he's defending Zeus Network. But y'all get in here and like the video. Did you hear about the 7-year-old girl? Is that the little girl who was unalived by the migrant? Girl, if that's the little girl, yes, I heard about that. The migrants done gone to acting crazy. If that's the same little girl, it's so many. Recently I've heard of too many kids being unalive, and I'm talking about little babies, not them children of the corn that's 14, 15 out here acting like they living in Iraq. Not them. I'm talking about the little babies who don't have nothing to do with nothing. I done heard about at least 3-4 different little babies being unalive between New Orleans and just the world, and it is not sitting right in my spirit. It is not sitting right in my spirit. I'm telling y'all now. I do not appreciate that. But yeah, that's the one. Yeah, okay, so they say that is the one by the migrants, by the immigrants, the aliens, the illegal aliens, because that's what they are. That's what they are. But that's ridiculous. Yeah, it's sad. I hate that happened. And my heart go out to the family, man. Like, even to all of these kids, you know, it's just, man, it just makes me feel bad. Like, you know, like what's going on in our society where all our kids are being unalived. You know what I mean? Our babies. We already know about the children of the corn, but dang, you know what I mean? But yeah, we gonna get into some things. Y'all get in here and like the video. Get the likes up on the video, please, and thank you. We got a few things to discuss. If y'all haven't already, if you're new to the channel, go ahead on and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. Now I wanted to ask this. Hold on. I might have to edit it right quick. Hold on, y'all. Now, before we get into it, this is what I want to know. Hold on, because I have a few questions. Have y'all noticed lately, within the past year or so, there has been a major push of Black American artists to collab overseas? And specifically, Meg the Stallion has been in Japan and just ain't come back. It was like from the moment she mentioned she like anime, it's like she stay over there. She stay over there. Now, this is what we know. The Japanese don't like no Negroes, and the Negroes don't care about no Japanese. They don't mess with us. They are culture vultures. You know, they eating. I ain't gonna do that, but you know what I mean. There has been this major push of our artists going overseas. Now, with Meg, ever since she made that with Tashi Wasa, whatever the song is with that Clear Asian, it's been a big push of that. And I heard this song here. I don't know the name of it, and I don't even care. But I done heard this song here. Them little Asians sound like some clear pop stars. And Meg come her hooks on there, rapping and things of that nature. And it's just like I said, most people see it as, oh, well, you know, it's not a big deal. It's just a collab. I see it as the giving away of our culture. Bad enough they was already over there stealing it. You know, I guess it really wouldn't have mattered. But when you start collabing with these people, again, they like our rhythm, but not our blues. But when you start collaborating with these people, they literally integrate, then infiltrate. That's who they are. These clears ain't no different than the clears in America, than the clears in Europe, the clears all over the world. A clear is a clear. The clears in Hispanic cultures, they are all clears. So let's be clear. That's why I have a milk community. We got whole milk, skim milk, half and halves. We have soil milk. These the soil milk people. You know what I mean? But I just noticed that, like, all down my timeline, I'm like, oh, Meg is trending, and I go, and you know, the hot is gonna make a trend. But I go over there and I look at what's trending, and it's this, and I'm like, okay, like, I don't get it. Like, you know, at some point back in the day, if an artist did a collab with, you know, for instance, everybody have an audience, but if an artist did a collab with somebody that, well, then I guess not, because I was gonna say most people would just kind of, I don't know. Child, look, JJ, the gatekeeping ain't never gate kept. But I tell you what, like I say, let niggas start painting their face like them clear Asians over there with the pale white stuff on their face, they're gonna lose their top. You feel me? But it's just, I just find it weird that they all, like, there's always her, like, she have to go over there or something. And again, these artists aren't in charge of themselves. They have to do whatever the label tell them to do. You have to. Shout out to 6ix9ine. So, you know, I just feel like, girl, if you gonna go to Japan, just go, girl. Take the hotties with you at this point. You know what I'm saying? Just go and just stay over there. And keep it over there. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody gonna be at no barbecue or at no cookout or at no family function saying, put this on. So, you know, yeah, I just wanted to ask that because I was confused at that. But anyway, let's get into the show, y'all. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Let's start with Lemuel Plummer. Now Lemuel is who I call Zeus Diddy. Zeus Diddy is one of those people. He is the CEO, or at least the face of the CEO of Zeus. And he claims that he owns it lock, stock, and barrel, which that is a lie. But nevertheless, Zeus is the reality TV show version of the Sukihana Sexy Red, blah, 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 blah. Now, I review baddies. I do. I watch it. It's ratchetness is what it is. It's a bunch of girls getting together to fight. That's literally all it is. Is it helpful for the community? No. Is it just as bad for everybody else in the community and for the children? Absolutely. I'll be the first to admit that. The problem I have with it is Lemuel acts like he's not doing nothing wrong. Mind you, he's the son of a choir man. He's the son of choir, a preacher. He's the son of a preacher man. You know what I mean? And I find it to be very funny that he looks with a straight face and be like, ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? Because there is something wrong with it. And I'm telling you from a person who reviewed the show, there's a lot wrong with it. A lot wrong with it. The only thing I will give into the reality TV thing is there is a healthy balance of reality TV shows. However, it still doesn't affect the fact that people shouldn't be watching this. You know what I'm saying? And it just is what it is. But stand by. Listen, thank you, MOB, for being a member for 7 months. My dog said, it's my birthday today. Love y'all. Now, you know we got to drop the cakes for the Prime Minister of New York. Y'all know we got to do that. Y'all, let's take a pause for the worthy cause and wish MOB a wonderful and amazing day and a happy birthday, because we love MOB down here. MOB is our Prime Minister for New York. If you need anything, we got to go through MOB. He the one running it over there. You know what I'm saying? And it's his birthday, and I appreciate you for being so loyal and so supportive. And I hope you have an amazing day, amazing week, amazing month, amazing year, and as many birthdays as you choose. Happy birthday to MOB and anybody else celebrating a birthday. Y'all drop them cakes in the chat. Let's get to it. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to MOB. We love and appreciate you over here, baby. Thank you for everything you do, for all you do. Tell your beautiful wife we said hey, and shout out to MOB for his birthday, man. Y'all drop some. Y'all, I appreciate y'all dropping them cakes in the chat. Now let's get into the thing. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. We're gonna get into the video. I'm trying to make sure I have the right one of Lemuel explaining why Zeus Network isn't a problem. Now, this is the thing. Ain't nothing wrong with having it. Well, no, there's a lot wrong with having it. Let me back it up. There's a lot wrong with having Zeus Network. It's not that. It's just stand on it, Zeus Diddy. You know, I call him Zeus Diddy. I've been calling him Zeus Diddy. He's the next Diddy, and he coming up. You got to know that. But this is my thing with Lemmy. Don't sit up here and act like when people ask you, because Jamal Bryant is going to ask him, you don't think that, you know, that's not good for you to be putting that out? And he was like, well, his whole thing is there's a supply and demand for it. And I get it. Money-wise, business-wise, it makes sense. But what we're not going to do is act like just because there's a supply and demand for something that we should provide it. Meaning it's no different from in the 80s when they dropped crack in the hood. That's the drug dealers would tell you, well, they won't smoke it, so I might as well provide it. Yeah, business-wise, money-wise, financially, it makes sense. But morally and ethically, it's kind of jacked up. So let's get into this. I hate doing it from this phone, but let's get into this video. Excuse the screen recording, because I thought I edited it to kind of like, you know, crop out all of the craziness from the neighborhood talk. But nevertheless, this is what I got. So y'all like the video. Let's get into the video.
go through.
Network is constantly under fire.
Yeah.
Because it is accused, it only shows the base level of us, not the higher level.
Yeah.
Do you feel any pull that there needs to be some balance, or am I just feeding the beast?
No, I mean, obviously our consumers, have an appetite to want to watch that type of programming. We didn't create the formula. There's tons of shows, scripted and unscripted shows on HBO, Netflix, that, are controversial. There's a demand for it. People are watching it. People are eating it up. I think what they appreciate is, to some degree, because I don't know everybody's struggle,
right.
But there's a relatability factor there, where I think people see themselves in these shows sometimes, or what they go through, or the challenges. There's heart in our shows. There's levity. There's other components and elements to it, that I think people appreciate. The storylines, the personalities, the different characters, and this world and universe that we're taking them on this journey, and they're eating it up and they're paying to watch it. We absolutely want to create a more diverse group of shows on the network. We're growing, we're scaling every day, every month, every year, which is a blessing.
Negro, please. Heart, levity, ain't no storyline, none of that. And that's the problem. And this is what makes me, first of all, before I go into what I disagree with, let me say what I do agree with. There is a lane for this type of content. To be completely honest, typically people like myself who grew up in neighborhoods and areas where the girls fight, that's like normal for us. So seeing it on TV is not as bad. Not that it's right, but I'm just saying it is entertainment for us, because if you grew up in or around any hood, that was normal, having these girls out here going back and forth. So there is a lane for it. There are people who like to watch it. You know what I mean? But ultimately, you can't say that and say, oh, just because there's a lane for it, it's cool. Because there's no storyline, there's no heart, there's no levity, there's none of that to the show. All they do is fight, argue, talk about stuff that happened online so they can fight over that, and then go out to the club. That's literally all they do. That's all there's nothing, there's no substance to it. It's not like, y'all remember Love and Hip Hop? Y'all remember when Lil Scrappy had that fight? Put a one in the chat. When Lil Scrappy had that fight with what's his name, girl? Jocelyn Hernandez and Stevie J. Remember, they had that fight, but the fight happened because of an issue between the women, which was his baby mama Erica, and so it was a reason for the fight. Not that it's any better, because it's not, but that's a storyline to create the fight. What they do over there on now, some of it is storylined a little bit, because like with Anna Mac, most people want to fight her for what she done said off the doggone show and on social media. But for the most part, especially even now, the fights are even scripted. Y'all paying people to fight. Like, hey, go fight this girl. For what? I don't know. Just make a reason why. So that's why the girl Emma was over there saying she wanted to fight Scotty because she boring. Like, it just doesn't, it's not even, there's no storyline to it. And for him to get up here and say just because there's a demand for it that he should supply it, it tells me that he doesn't care about how it affects others. All he cares about is his pockets. That's literally all he cares about. And nobody's going to tell me different. And we'll find out in the future. But ain't nobody going to make me believe that Zeus Diddy, Lemuel, Lemon Pepper, is the one who really owned that. Behind Zeus Diddy as the face are some clear people, probably the orange juice people, making a lot of money. I promise you. I promise you. Zeus Diddy ain't got that type of power, and them clears ain't gonna let no Negro come through and get that type of power. You know what I mean? But again, just like Diddy told us he owned Ciroc until it was time for Mad Day. You know what I mean? It's gonna be the same way Zeus did it, but we just gotta hold on, because they never let them. You know, one thing about them people, they let you come in, but you ain't gonna leave with nothing. You come in with nothing, you're gonna leave with nothing. You know what I'm saying? Esther, thank you for the super chat. Put your mom or your daughter or your girl on the show if it ain't that bad. Exactly. He would never do that. He would never. And he's the son of a preacher man. But I've learned they be the worst kids. They be the worst kids. They listen, the children of pastors and preachers be the worst kids. And I don't know if it's because they have to play like they all holier than thou or something at the church. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's an attraction to just wanting to be negative, but they be the worst churn. They just do. Not all of them, but the most of them. You know, it's just ridiculous. But Zeus did it. That's what I'm saying. It's the integrity for it. Just say, nah, it is bad. You know, and I think about it or whatever the case may be. Say, but don't say it ain't a big deal because it's a huge deal. It's a huge, huge deal. You know what I mean? And the thing is, regardless of anything, there always going to be some hood girls who trying to run over to Zeus and get on that show. Y'all be seeing the auditions. The auditions be having thousands of young hood girls who really don't have nothing else going for themselves, nothing else to do, and they just want to go on the show. It ain't even about money for most of them. Most of them just want to be seen. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just wanted to add that to it. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Now we're gonna get into Dr. Umar, girl. So tell me why Dr. Umar got on here and basically tried to take up for Diddy and R. Kelly, and people are going crazy about this because they feel like, Dr. Umar, how dare you, because these people are monsters, and they are. I just want to say, for me, I think two things can exist at the same time. He's right and wrong at the same time. We're going to get into it. Hold on, I got to get the video. You guys, like the video. 1 second. Get the likes up on the video, you guys. I hope y'all are having a great day, a great Friday. We going into the weekend. Unfortunately, I have to work the weekend, but we're going into the weekend. And I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. It's kind of warming up a little bit, but it is freezing in Georgia. What is going on? 20-something degrees, girl. Why? Where they think we live in, New York? Why is they doing it? Like, why is the weather doing this? And I mean, I guess, you know, people want to have a little winter or whatever, girl, but we be wanting it till it come. You know what I mean? We want the winter until it's time for it to really be here. And that's just basically what it is. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Now, let's get into Dr. Umar. It should be doing it right now. Dr. Umar goes to this. I don't know if he's doing a lecture because that's what he does. He gets paid to lecture. And he's talking about R. Kelly and Diddy and why they're in prison. He believes it's because of some other stuff as far as like being independent, trying to get away from the systems and things of that nature. Now, I don't know if you guys know this. The Prince of Pan Coochie, if you pay attention to what he speak about when he talk about relationships, he always tell black women to basically settle or work with black men, right? I remember recently I saw a clip of him saying, what did he say? Oh, a black woman should invest in her husband. No, not her husband, her man, if he want to become a business owner, because we expect too much out of black men. It's because they not clear. They don't get to have the same things that the clear people have. And that's a bunch of bull. There are a lot of successful black men, or even black men who do good for themselves. That's what he does. So when he is a Diddy sympathizer, it makes sense. Because he's the type of black man who feel like, but because we black, they like to live under that umbrella of white supremacy. And those type of black men, I don't too particularly deal with, because everything you're gonna have an excuse for due to you being black and other people being clear. You know what I mean? So let's get into his lecture, girl. We had the people going crazy. Get the likes up on the video.
R. Kelly is in jail because he didn't want to sell his masters to a certain music company. If he's wrong, he should do the time. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying he's only there because he broke the rules. Bill Cosby went to jail not for molesting white women, But him and his wife didn't want to let the second largest oil company in the world drill under their home for oil. These people are not going to jail for sex crimes. They're going to jail for standing their ground. Puffy might be guilty, but that ain't why Puffy in jail. Puffy in jail because listen, you cannot be emotional and solve political problems. You cannot be emotional and solve, we get that from church. Church is all about emotion. You cannot liberate a people with emotion. Puffy may be guilty, and if he is, he should do the time. But that's not why he's there. Hugh Hefner did what Puffy did. He never went to jail. Puffy is in jail because he started a black first political party. Puffy is in jail because he sued one of the most powerful liquor companies in London. That's why Puffy's in jail. What the media does, because they know black people like to see black people fail, is they'll sell us this when the real agenda is that. I'm not saying don't hold them accountable. Hold them accountable. As black people, we believe in ethics and morality and character. But don't be so dumb that you can't see the hidden hand at play. That's all.
All right, so like I said before, it's hard to take that type of what do you say? How do you say? It's hard to listen to Dr. Umar because you know how he is under white supremacy this, white supremacy that, black this, black that type tease. But I told y'all before, two things can exist and be true at the same time. Listen, I think he should have clarified, and maybe he did, and maybe that's just the soundbite going around social media. What he's saying is, yes, they are guilty of doing crime. They are guilty of doing bad things. And if they are guilty, they should go to jail. But what he's trying to say is the only reason they are in jail is not because of the crimes or because of whatever they are alleged to have done. That's not why they're there. That's the story they give to the public. That's what they tell us. That's how they get us to be on the side of crucifying these men. That's what he's trying to say. He said the real reason they're in jail is because they're doing something outside of the agenda set by the people who paid them. That's what he's saying. So, and when he said get out your feelings and basically you can't be emotional to solve political issues, that is a fact. Now, let me say this. Do I think Diddy belong in prison? Absolutely. Hell yeah. But even when I speak about Diddy in his bail hearings and all of that, I have to take how I feel out of it and say, yeah, it is wrong that they don't allow him bail. You see what I'm saying? Because no matter how I feel, I have to put those feelings aside and go into what's right and what's wrong. And when Puffy was denied bail 3 times and that clear man got arrested for the exact same thing and let out the next day, I said that's wrong. That is a miscarriage of justice. And it's just the facts. Now, do I want him out of jail? No. But outside of how I feel, you have to be able to separate that from what's right. Because this is what happens. If they do it to Puffy, we gotta listen. There's a saying called shit rolls downhill, not up. Do y'all understand what that means? Shit rolls downhill, not up. We've seen it happen when Cardi sued Tasha K. Now, anybody who say something about a celebrity and they don't like it, what they gonna do? Sue. You see what I'm saying? So what he's saying is good. Well, no, let me back it up. I'm saying that to say when shit rolls downhill, that means because it's at Diddy's level, don't mean it won't come down to your level as well. You know what I mean? So we got to be careful with being in our feelings and supporting certain things. So that's the aspect that he's coming from. Although I hate the message coming from him, I understood what he said. He's basically trying to say, listen, I get it. If he's wrong for what he's doing, he needs to be in jail. The problem is that's not why he's there. He's there because he bucked the system. And then he brought up Bill Cosby with the oil thing, which that was another miscarriage of justice. Then he brought up, not because he didn't do it, but because he was already set free of it. It was already done to say you cannot try him for it. It's just what's right and what's wrong. That's what this is about. And that's what he's trying to say. Basically, we got to separate the feelings from what's right and what's wrong. And the fact of the matter is he's not wrong all the way. But ultimately, yes, he needs to be in jail. Diddy needs to be in jail. Do I feel like I want him out of jail? No. Some people feel like they want R. Kelly out of jail. And for the sake of an album, I'll take him out, but that's me and my feelings. You know what I'm saying? Mia says, Vu, you got to be able to read and listen to things differently and not actually what you hear to understand. Huh? Wait, you got to be able to read and listen to things differently and not actually what you hear to understand what he was saying, what he was trying to say. I understood what he was saying, but sounded differently. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like and I think that's what you're saying. It sounds, so that soundbite of him saying, Puffy shouldn't be in jail, or he's in jail for the wrong thing, that automatically sets people off. You know what I'm saying? That automatically sets people off. But ultimately, what he's saying is, listen, without saying it, I guess, and maybe he did throughout the lecture, I don't know. What he's trying to say is, listen, hey, he shouldn't be in jail because of the reason he's in jail is not the right reason, is what he's saying. I think, yeah, I don't know. I'm confused now. Mia, you just confused me. This one, let me take the comment down and say how I said it. What he's saying is these celebrities aren't going to jail for the crimes they commit. The people behind the scenes and the hidden hand, y'all got to know what the hidden hand is. The hidden hand knows exactly what's going on. They don't have no moral ground or no judicial ground to want these people to go to jail. They don't care about these people going to jail. They are fine with these people being heinous and disgusting on the streets. But what's happening is they'll put that out. Remember I told y'all they take all your tea and tuck it away until Mad Day? And then on Mad Day, they'll tell you, oh, see, we putting Diddy in jail because he was trafficking and he was doing XYZ. When the whole time, that's not the real reason why he's there. The real reason why he's there, according to Dr. Umar, is he tried to start a black political party. We all know them people not going to let us do that. So I think that's what he was trying to say. I had to say it without reading your comment because it kind of threw, I didn't quite understand it. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Jen, thank you for the super chat. Miss Parker, thank you for the super chat. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Yes, please hit the like button and subscribe, please. Jen, thank you for the super chat. It's my birthday, Vu. Dolls and Dons, happy to share with you, my fellow SAGs. Oh, happy birthday, Jen. Happy birthday. Now, normally I wouldn't play the song again, but you my boo. So we're going to play it one more time. Y'all drop some cakes in the chat for Jen before we move on to this next topic. Drop some cakes in the chat. I hope you have a wonderful day, beautiful, happy birthday, an amazing day, an amazing month, amazing week, and many, many more. Y'all drop the cakes in the chat for Jen. Happy birthday. Beautiful. Somebody else just said, I'm trying to find your comment. Somebody else just said it was their birthday too. Oh, who's the lady? I forget her name. Whoever you are in the chat, I'm sorry. I saw you say your name. But happy birthday, Jen, and to anybody and everybody celebrating a birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. So listen, to wrap the Umar stuff up, this is the point. This is the point we got to take away from this. If we continue to reside in our feelings and not have the emotional intelligence to understand when we're being played, we're going to get played more and more. And it's very much so going to affect us at some point because shit rolls downhill. Why is this important? Although he needs to be in prison, the problem is the only reason he's there is not because of what he's done. He's been doing this for tens of years. The only reason he's there is because he made somebody else upset. Now, the problem with that is that will not stop these people from doing these heinous things, because they know that the people behind the scene, the hidden hand, don't mind them doing these heinous things. They don't care. And it ain't about color. They don't them people don't care. The clear people or the hidden hand, the people that's in charge did not care about Bill Cosby R-wording those clear women. They don't care. They really don't. They only got him in trouble because of something he did outside of that. And so if we own it, and they use it with us, they use us to basically make it seem like, oh yeah, we're so moral and ethical that we found out that all of a sudden recently we found out he's such this bad person. So now we have to put him in prison. Them people been had them tapes of Cassie. Them people been had them. That's just how they do. You know what I mean? So that's what he was trying to say, and that's what I took from it. Well, basically, it's like, listen, y'all. Hey, if we keep getting fooled by these people, it's gonna roll downhill, because they tell the media is a very powerful tool. Because prior to them releasing all this tea on Diddy, if any victim or anybody would have came out and said Diddy a bad person, most people would be like, that's a lie. Most people would say that's a lie. For instance, Denzel Washington. Right now, if I tell y'all Denzel is just as dirty dog, disgusting as the rest of these people, no, boo, no, not Denzel, not Denzel. And they have Denzel fans who will wrestle me down to the ground. Only because they are not told yet to not like Denzel. The moment the media says, nah, he really is that bad person, look. And I'm only using him because recently he been coming out on some stuff talking about he was on that pod and all of that. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like he's trying to get in front of something. That's just me. And remember the girl Allie Carter said he was there. You know what I mean? In the midst of a lot of stuff that was going on. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, when the media tells the public to hate Denzel, they will. And all they gonna do is all of that stuff they done had stacked up on Denzel, they just gonna put it out one by one, just like they did Diddy. As soon as he sued them people and they started all of this political party, all this stuff, they slow rolled it. Oh yeah, let's put out the lawsuits. Yep, file them lawsuits. Yeah, let's get the lawsuits going. Oh, they ain't biting yet? Okay, bet. Run that Cassie tape. See, the Cassie tape was like oh my God, it was like the old snap. You know what I mean? And then there was like, nah, that ain't enough. Now let's start this whole media campaign around his trial, and we're gonna deny him bail because we're gonna keep slow rolling information to these people to make them hate him and champion us reprimanding him, because that's literally all it is. That's literally all it is. They're reprimanding him in public. So, you know, but again, two things can exist at one time. Yes, he belongs in jail, and yes, the system is playing us. You see what I'm saying? So, according to Dr. Umar, he says that he tried to start a black first political party. I don't know much about that, but that's what Dr. Umar said. I don't know. But, you know, that's why I said we got to start having that emotional intelligence. And once we do that, a lot of us going to wake up, because we're going to start to see how we being played. You know what I mean? We're going to start to see it. But let's get into the next topic. Y'all get the likes up on the video. So, that's another thing, Joy. Now, think about the climate of this story. It's plastered everywhere. He's not even going to get a non-biased jury. You know that, right? It's going to be impossible for him to even receive a fair trial by jury, because everybody already have preconceived notions about the man. So you know how it goes, but that's how they set it up. That's how they set it up. But anyway, y'all get the likes up on the video. Let's get into the CEO. Girl, what's going on? What is going on with the CEO, man? Girl, let me get him up here. Hold on. And I got a video, girl. Hold on. Let me get him up here. So the CEO, the clear CEO, man, girl, he was unalived. Yes, he was. Girl, they got him up out of here. And I seen this and I was like, wait a minute. What is this? What billionaire or major CEO just get popped up the street? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about randomly walking down the street, in front of a hotel. Was it the Hyatt or was it the Hilton? And if so, are we not connecting the dot? Remember Jay Leno said he fell outside of one of them Hyatts or Hiltons? I'm just saying, it'd be some ritualistic stuff going on. But listen, how does a top tier CEO get popped on the streets? And the man who does it, listen, is an assassinator who's a professional, if you ask me, because according to them people say that man got away on an e-bike. And I rode an e-bike in, well, not an e-bike, but an e-scooter when I went to Mexico recently. You got to put in your information. They don't just let anybody get an e-bike. Listen, the government knows exactly what's going on. The government knows everything. Listen, the government knows. Look at some of the headlines. Premeditated murder. Alleged killer of CEO Bryant Thompson took a Greyhound bus from Atlanta to New York City 10 days before the murder. A Greyhound? First of all, he had a blicky and a silencer. You don't buy them in the stores like that. So how he get the silencer? Girl, this was a hired hit, if you ask me. If you ask me, this was a hired hit. So I got some videos I want to show y'all. Hold on, before we move on. It says police discover crime. I'm sorry, police discover. I can't see that. Whatever. Police discover crime message on bullet casings found at the UnitedHealthcare CEO crime scene. Defend, depose, deny. Oh, so basically that saying right there, defend, depose, and deny, apparently that has some links to some other like crazy like sayings. Listen, this is all connected and it's ritualistic. Now, a legend has it, they said, I didn't say it, but they said that he was testifying on some other people. Remember, race is a poor man's game. The people up at the top don't give a damn about who you is. They will take you out of here if they want you out of here. Okay? So if he was about to testify or doing something to get some people in trouble, that would be perfect reason why they got him up out of here. They don't care about him being clear. They don't give a damn. And nobody's gonna tell me this was random. They said a man sat on the outside of the thing for hours waiting. It's cold. Girl, they had all type of stuff. His wife already said that he had people threatening him. She says, I don't know details. I just know that he said there were some people that had been threatening him before his trip to New York. She put out a statement pretty fast too. Let me tell y'all something. I don't be trusting none of these people. The wife probably like, cool, because I'm about to get my coin. You know what I mean? No shade. Yeah, I just find this whole thing jacked up. Here's photos of him on the bike and him popping a man with the silencer so nobody could hear it. Girl, this is crazy. This is crazy. And look, they're gonna offer a $10,000 reward for additional information. But listen, these people are gaslighting like a mug. Let me say this before we get into this video. One thing I know about is technology. And I understand how advanced technology is in 2024. Judge Joe Brown said that in the 80s, they were able to watch people's neighborhoods. In the 80s, they had technology that you couldn't even understand. Meaning like they had so much advance as far as cameras. And you mean to tell me them people don't know where this man is and who this man is? Come on now. If they were able to find information in the 80s like that, what you think they got now? Now they're gonna offer a reward for somebody who this is all set up. This is all a setup. Let's get into the video. Y'all get the likes up. Let's get into the what the people were saying about this hit.
CNN has obtained new surveillance video from the fatal shooting of the UnitedHealthcare CEO. And we do want to warn you that the video is, of course, disturbing.
CNN Bryn Gingras joins us. Bryn, take us through this video.
Yeah, Phil and Brianna. So we are only showing a few seconds of this video that CNN obtained, obviously, because it is very alarming to watch. Essentially, what we see in that video is the CEO, UnitedHealthcare, Bryant Thompson, walking toward the hotel here behind me, and behind him comes the suspected gunman that police are still searching for. So you could see how he approaches Thompson from the back. Before then, where we freeze the video, he fires those shots at Thompson. What you do not see from these 5 seconds, and I can tell you, is that we also see someone sort of running the opposite direction. So that is something, of course, that police are going to be looking into in this video, breaking it down frame by frame by frame to kind of figure out who might have witnessed this. They, of course, are going to want to talk to anyone who might have witnessed this. Again, it happened at the really front step of this entrance of this hotel, so there's possible some security there as well. And then, of course, follow the path of that gunman. As we already have learned, he flees from the scene, going down a back alley behind a theater that's across the street from the hotel where we are, and then hops on a bike where they basically lose his trail in Central Park.
Oh, stop the cap. Stop the damn cap. Wait a minute. I live in Georgia, right? And especially in the cities, they got cameras everywhere. Who in New York? I know for a fact they got surveillance cameras all up and through that city, because they got them in Atlanta. They got them in the major cities. So how is it that they lost him in Central Park? Come on, man. These people playing in our face. These people really playing in our face. Okay, Nia said they got cameras everywhere in New York. These people are literally playing in our face. How did they lose the gunman on an e-bike? Wait, back up. I'd have seen the motorbike. Because a motorbike, you know what I'm saying? It go fast, it go vroom. You know, you can hit 100 miles on that thing in no time. But an e-bike, man, put a 1 in the chat if you believe this. Put a 2 in the chat if this is cap. This makes absolutely no sense. You mean to tell me the assailant got away on an e-bike? Girl, an e-bike. Come on, man. So y'all ain't got no cameras in Central Park? Stop the cap now. Stop with the cap. Girl, an e-bike? Wait. I got another video I got to show y'all, because these people think we crazy. Girl, these people do everything right in front of our face, and we don't even be knowing it. Girl, e-bike, that part got me. Hold on.
You were looking at a gunman carrying out a hit. Police say no question he's aiming at his target, 50-year-old Bryant Thompson, the CEO of UnitedHealthcare.
It appears the suspect was lying in wait for several minutes. And as the victim was walking to the conference hotel, the suspect approached from behind and fired several rounds.
Apparently, the gunman waited for about 5 minutes for Thompson to arrive at the Hilton Hotel on West 54th Street and 6th Avenue. Thompson was on his way to speak at the UnitedHealthcare Group Investor Conference when the gunman walked up from behind and fired several rounds. This taxi driver witnessed it all.
I hear a shot, and when I look around, I saw a guy with a gun, you know, and he shot 3 times. And then he started running. I was scared, you know, because my car was on and maybe he's gonna shoot me because I saw everything, you know.
Police believe the gunman is familiar with handling weapons. He targeted Thompson right as he crossed the street before entering the hotel.
The shooter steps onto the sidewalk from behind the car. He ignores numerous other pedestrians, approaches the victim from behind and shoots him in the back. The shooter then walks toward the victim and continues to shoot. It appears that the gun malfunctions as he clears the jam and begins to fire again.
After the shooting, police say the gunman ran into an alleyway near the Hilton. He then hopped on a city bike and was last seen riding the bike into Central Park. The timing and location of Thompson's shooting death has left some tourists very concerned.
I think it's definitely sad to hear that. I think we need more information to find out what was going on.
It's a bit scary. But on the whole, I feel quite safe here.
Girl, them people must think we boo-boo the fool. This was a hired hit by somebody way more important than the CEO of UnitedHealthcare, and he's a very important guy. And I'm glad you said this, KB, because I didn't think about it. First of all, they got tunnels all over. But remember, y'all, remember that they found them orange juice people in the tunnel with them churn? Remember they found that tunnel? Girl, it wouldn't surprise me if that's how he got away through one of them tunnels. Because the e-bike, girl, bye. It would not surprise me if he got on the e-bike and went straight to the tunnel. You get it? Because listen to me and listen to me good. First of all, only very high status people would even know where the tunnels are and how to eat. Man, this is a higher hit. I don't care what nobody says. I don't think his wife did it. This is bigger than his wife. His wife don't have enough pull. His wife, the person who assassinated this man was a professional. That was a professional. His wife don't have that type of pull. This give government. This gives CIA. Type T's. This gives hired by people we would never see. Girl, that when they lost me at the e-bike, when he got off the city bike, the e-bike. I said the e-bike. Wait, I felt played when they say that's how he got away off the e-bike. Girl, I said no way. No way. No, girl, the e-bike, that right, I already knew it was some bull. But when they say that's how he got away from the e-bike, I said, yeah, these people playing. They playing. They just playing. They just playing. Listen, this is bigger than any of us know about. Trust me, this wasn't no random hit. The man staked out this man, took a Greyhound, but you know how long, I wonder how long it take to get from Atlanta on a Greyhound to New York. I remember back in the day, I got on a Greyhound with my friends from New Orleans to Tallahassee, and no cap, it took us like 9 hours. I swear to God. The Greyhound bus stop at every doggone stop. So, and I took a train from New Orleans to Chicago too. That took a long time. So, do you know how long it takes for that fool to get on a Greyhound from Atlanta to New York City? Listen, it's the whole thing reeks of professionality. Thank you, Bettina, for saying this. He didn't hit any innocent bystanders like the gangs, because even the man who said I ran because I didn't want him to see me, or maybe he'll shoot me. He wasn't going to shoot you. He had an order and he followed said order. This is a professional hit. I don't care what nobody says. This man was targeted and professionally targeted by some people that we will never see or never know of. This is something way bigger than testifying. This is something way deeper than we even know. This is I don't even think we'll ever get the real reason why they popped this man upside the head. You see what I'm saying? Right. Look, soon as they would have said, all right, I need you to go pop somebody, I said, all right, cool, how I'm gonna get there? Girl, when them people would have said the Greyhound, I'd have said, get somebody else to do it. Have you ever put a 1 in the chat if you ever rode a Greyhound before? Girl, I'm telling you, listen, if you ever rode a Greyhound, you understand why I would have said, nah, I can't do it. Fine, go get Charlie. Let Charlie do it. Girl, it probably took him 3 days to get up there on the Greyhound, girl. Ain't no way. Girl, right. And look, you know how long it is for you to get up on this Greyhound, be on that bitch for about 3 days probably, and still have it in your mind. I ain't go stand outside for hours to wait for this man to come. Man, stop. This bigger than this, deeper than rap. This deeper than rap. This is deeper than, I don't care what nobody says. This is way deeper than rap. Girl, no way. No way. Yeah, some Jason Bourne tease. It's giving Equalizer tease. It's giving what's the man who be talking with the deep voice, the clear man? And the people be coming to try to assassinate him. What's the movies? He got like a trilogy of movies. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all know I'm bad with the names. Put the movie or the man name, the clear man, he got the deep voice, and he be saying, what's the name, girl? Y'all gonna put it in the chat. It's giving those type of teas. John Wick, but it's another one. It's another one. It's the older Liam Neeson. Him. It's giving his movie teas. It's taking teas. Thank y'all. That's why I love y'all. Y'all be knowing more than me. It's giving taking teas, girl. What? I'm talking about this was a hit you only see in the movies. This is a hit you will only see, girl. Like I said, y'all go. The e-bike sent me to heaven. The e-bike was enough for me. Girl, could you imagine going 40 on the freeway on the e-bike? Wait, you running from a crime? Like you really could like go down for like a long time. In your getaway, first of all, whoever set this up wrong, they did the assassinator wrong. Let me tell you why they did that man wrong. And I hate to take up for him, but I gotta say this part. You gonna put this man on a Greyhound, first of all. Then his getaway object is an e-bike. Oh my Lord, an e-bike. That'll never. You know, I ain't gonna. I can't. Under the terms and conditions, I don't think I'm gonna be able to move. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. Thank you. It just don't sound too. You know. Girl, they say it only go at top speed of 40 miles an hour. How could you get away from? Could you imagine him getting away on the e-bike? The killer right there, and you still purring because he's still right there because the e-bike don't go that fast. Police 911, he getting away and he's still right in your vision. Girl, girl. Not the e-bike. They out of pocket for that, girl. Listen, I listen. The people are going crazy. They losing their minds, girl. Shout out to the assassinator though, because he got away on that e-bike. That's the only thing I think. The only thing I could think of, he went got up under that tunnel or something. Yeah, SL pulled off slow as hell, huh? Girl. Police! He getting away and he's still right there. Like somebody call the police. He getting away. He's still right there. Like you can still see him. Like you don't even have to, you know what I mean? He right there. Like you probably could run and catch him. Like look, you probably could run and catch him and pull him off the bike if you really wanted to. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. All you gotta do is walk behind the bike. He right there. Like he not. Girl, bye. He got away on the e-bike. Girl, them people is crazy. Them people say anything. Girl, I just don't like when people play with my intelligence. And the news is playing with our intelligence. Them people know what's going on. Yeah, I heard that Kyra, they said they found candy wrappers at the scene. Girl, them people playing in our face. And that's a good question. Miss Parker said, how they know he came off a Greyhound bus, but they can't ID him. Right. So you got tracking information to get him off the Greyhound, but you can't track the card he used to get the e-bike. Hear me out. You don't know who he was on the e-bike because they say they can't find it. Now I heard some Clearboard and hacked the system to figure it out, but or at least figure out what car was used. But you can track him from the Greyhound, but you can't track him from the e-bike. Girl, them people is crazy. Anyway, I would say keep the man in your prayers, but it's too late now. With that being said, girl, the wife sound like she all right. She about to get paid, so she ain't really tripping. He probably been cheating on her, having them sluts on her and everything. So she probably about to get her little coin and go find her a pool boy and live happily ever after off that man coin. So it's a win-win for her. You know what I mean? Y'all know, listen, them billionaires and them people like that, girl, them people don't be happy at their house. They just be married because they gotta be married. You know what I mean? Oh, they were separated. Oh, that's even better. So she already was through with that nigga. Oh, yeah. She was already through with him. So she probably like, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, this is so bad, my husband. But behind the scenes saying, money, 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 money. Money. Some people got to have it. Girl, you know how it be when you tired of that nigga. Girl, you be feeling bad that he gone, but you be like, oh. And is on, girl, please. I'm just saying. Anyway, shout out to the e-bikes, man. I ain't gonna lie. If I was in New York or if I go up to another city, I'm gonna go 40 miles on the e-bike to see how fast it looks. I'm gonna get somebody to take me. If next time I go up to the city, I'm gonna get me a little e-bike and I'm gonna ride on. I'm gonna go max speed and see. I'm gonna tell somebody to stand at the end of the block and see how long it takes for them to not see me no more. Max speed. Girl, this is a time, girl. Shout out to the e-bikes, dude. Shout out to the e-bikes. Shout out to the e-bikes and the wife, because she's about to be litty. and I know his mama probably mad. He was gonna divorce her. Now she's about to get all that money and is what's up? Girl, that's why they marry. Girl, they marry like that. That's for that situation. So when he gone, girl, I can be rich. Have we not seen the Real Housewives of New York? Or what's the other ones? All them Real Housewives with the clears. Girl, them people marry them men, girl, as soon as they mess up. Girl, they be straight. Girl, please don't let no black man tell you or shame you into talking about you a gold digger. Well, nigga, if I'm a gold digger, call me Lucky Charms. Cause me find me gold. I don't care. I'm not marrying no broke ass nigga because a nigga gonna try to shame me. Them clear women do it, and the niggas marry the clear women and they take their money too. Hell no. We gonna roll with it how we gonna roll with it. If they get to marry and go through turmoil and all of that and cry in a Bentley and a mansion, I want to cry in a Bentley and a mansion too. And I said that part. Okay. Get the likes up on the video. KB, thank you for the super chat. There's a scam going on with the juice people. Also, investigators. Oh, and it's so much traffic in New York City. He would have gotten caught. Most travel with them now. That's what I'm saying, girl. Them people playing. Them people playing. They playing. They playing. Them people really playing in our face. Like, you can't make this up. Thank you, Divine Empress, for the super chat. It takes 17 hours and 10 minutes on a Greyhound. Not gonna do it, girl. Whew, I remember we took that Greyhound from New Orleans to Tallahassee because my friend had got in the band at FAMU. She had got a scholarship from the band at FAMU, girl. And we went out there, girl. That damn ride took almost a day, girl, from New Orleans. And listen, you find the weirdest people on the Greyhounds. Girl, you get on that's the most unsafe place you could be. The Greyhound? Oh my Lord. Girl, we got on the Greyhound. They had this mysterious man sitting in the back. And, you know, TMI, but I got to say this part. Girl, we was 18 years old. That man pulled out his Peter whacker and started whacking away on the back of the bus. On the back of the bus. And me and my friends looked at each other. We couldn't believe it. We couldn't believe he was just, you know, and then the people that be at the bus station, y'all ever been around the Greyhound bus station? Girl, these be all, girl, listen, the Greyhounds might be the underground for the criminals. Because the man I seen, girl, messed me up. Messed me up bad, girl. Y'all, if you ain't never been on a Greyhound, thank your lucky stars. Because I'm telling you now, it's rough. It's rough. I remember one time my brother was talking about putting my niece on the Greyhound. I said, the hell you will, nigga. I'll pay for the air flight. Hell no. Girl, if you've never had the privilege of going on a Greyhound, thank your lucky stars. Because you see the worst of the worst humankinds down at the Greyhound. I'm telling you. You see the worst of the worst of humankind down at the Greyhound. I'm telling you what I know, not what I think. Y'all could debate Jamal. You want to see the worst of humans? Go to the Greyhound station. You ain't even got to get on the bus. Just go to the station. Just go park in front of the station. How about that? Go park in front of the... Listen, you don't have to buy no ticket. You don't even have to get on. Go get in your car, Google the nearest Greyhound station, and just park right there. And come back and we'll discuss it. I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you what I know. Y'all can take y'all can take this for granted if you want. Just park right there in front of it and just pay attention. Start looking at the people, girl. It's crazy. Thank you, Divine Empress. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, I think I just did that one. Dejanay Pike, thank you for the super sticker. Armand Rockmore, thank you for the super chat. Love you down to the ground, boo, and I love your back. You got to know that. You got to know that. Girl, yes, ma'am. Oh, it's real bad down at the Greyhound station, girl. Please. Girl, you might see somebody shooting heroin, snorting coke, crack, doing crack, all at the same time on the bus, right next to the bus driver. Girl, they don't care about nothing on the Greyhound. Do you understand me? They might be in the back hunching. The bus driver gonna mind his business, act like he don't see him. Sir, you don't see these people? I don't see nothing, ma'am. I have to keep my eyes on the road. Sir, they robbing somebody on the back of the bus. I'm sorry, I don't see anything, ma'am. I'm advised to, girl, them people, girl, you would get robbed, unalived, R-word, anything on that. Girl, them people don't give a damn. The worst of the worst, I'm telling you, down to the Greyhound. I'm not making this up. And that's what a shooter got on the Greyhound. So it makes sense. He could go real incognito on the Greyhound. I'm telling you, Pure Joy, thank you for the super chat. This happened early morning. It was still dark outside. The bike was the best way to navigate New York City streets at that time of morning. And I'm not disputing that. Only thing I'm saying is that's the getaway, the e-bike, not a motorbike. He couldn't get on the motorbike. You know what I mean? Like, I would have said, all right, give me a motorbike. So at least when I get on it, I could go shoom and be gone. But the e-bike, yeah, he might as well get it on a real bike and pedal. You know what I mean? KB, thank you for the super chat. I meant he was going to testify against the juices. Yeah, it must be some real prominent juices too. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Ooh, Nisha Latree said, I dropped my niece off by Magic City Greyhound and the dude was trying to break in my car. Listen, that Greyhound is so horrible. Oh my God. If anybody ever been to Atlanta, Atlanta got this famous strip club called Magic City. The worst of the worst is at the Greyhound right there, right on the corner of the Magic City. It's literally right there. Girl, if you ever been around that Greyhound, oh my God. It's a time. You lucky they ain't try to kidnap you and have nowhere to go to bring you. Girl, they crazy. Yeah, we doing Educational Friday, girl. That man, watch out. Y'all can say what y'all want, man. Watch out. Let's get into Tiffany Henyard. Let's get her up here. City Girl Mayor is what they call her, huh? Shout out to the people of Dolton and Chicago. Chicago, y'all been showing y'all natural ass, huh? Shout out to Chicago. Chi-Town. Chi-Town. Y'all know I love me some Chicago. So, Super Mayor and Boule member / probably D9 member / probably what do you call it? Let's just leave it at Boule D9, right? You see her little hand signs, huh? Oh yeah. See, y'all thought she was just saying A-OK, huh? Y'all saw the hand sign, was like, oh, but voodoo, she's just saying everything is A-OK. Of course. But voodoo is for the ski-wees. Of course. Okay. Okay, girl. Okay, Tiff. Well, the people been on Tiff, girl. So I had seen this yesterday. So apparently, Tiffany Henyard is her name. Tiffany Henyard was recently reprimanded by the people. Yes, ma'am. Yes, she was. So they had a town hall meeting. They tired of her. They tired of her. So, and I don't blame them. And I hope that the same fate happens to Titi down in New Orleans. Latoya Cantrell. I keep telling y'all, hear me out. I keep telling y'all think that because they black, that them people is for y'all. When you see people in positions that they normally aren't in, when you see black people in those positions, you have to know they are compromised. You have to know this. If you think any of those people got into those positions because they are just so authentically caring for the people, that is your first mistake. All of these people, all these black people in these prominent positions are compromised. Period. I already told y'all the political game is rigged off the cuff. But as you can see through the hand signs, they're all compromised. Hello. Brandon Johnson ain't no better than Eric Adams, ain't no better than Toya Cantrell, ain't no better than Tiffany Henyard, they are all in the same game, in the same boat, okay? Now, allegedly, they're saying that Tiffany Henyard was misappropriating funds and acting a nigga when she got her job. You hear me? Acting a cool nigga. So the people had a town hall meeting and voted her out. Now, they say before she got up out of there, she had made it to where whoever takes the place of her last or behind her is not going to be able to, they're not going to get paid as much or something like that. She kind of like compromised. Oh, Tiffany Henyard, a mother effer. I've been on her since this all morning, girl, and last night a little bit. So I'm going to get into the town hall meeting first. And this is where Tiffany Henyard found out that she will not be eligible to run for mayor. Now, this is the thing, because they voted in, the people voted in another person. This is the thing. There's a caucus. There's a caucus, a congressional caucus, I guess, in that city. And I'm pretty sure there's one in all. Yeah, there is a caucus. Black people, if you want to be able to dismantle a lot of this bullshit, get rid of these caucuses. The caucus ain't meant to do what you think it's meant to do. It's actually quite the opposite. Y'all gotta get rid of these caucuses. Let's get into the people flaming her ass up as they should. Get into it. Like the video, y'all.
Up early and in the code for the Thornton Township Democratic Caucus. Everyone outside and those inside the auditorium were here to vote on who will be the Democratic nominees in the township, including the coveted supervisor position. And Tuesday night's caucus left the current supervisor, Tiffany Henyard, fuming.
You didn't run none of this the right way. Illegal. Napoleon.
That's Henyard pleading her case to committeeman State Senator Napoleon Harris. As a committeeman, Harris set the rules Tuesday night, the first caucus in Thornton Township in nearly 30 years.
The person who says this seems to be outdated, you say what to that?
People in Thornton Township may be new to caucuses because they haven't had them in a while, but this has been the tradition for many other townships around the state.
And those in this room came out to see if Henyard would get the nomination, an uphill battle for the controversy surrounding her administration. Henyard was not in favor of the caucus.
I will be suing everybody tomorrow. This is illegal.
This is illegal in your opinion?
Illegal.
Okay. So let's talk about it. I mean, your concern is you brought people in to be bused.
All the people outside, they let one person in.
Henyard used Thornton Township buses to transport supporters, mostly seniors. Yet many of the supporters did not get inside the packed auditorium of 600 people.
This is a process that's been going on way before me. And it's just, I'm exercising my rights as the committeeman to hold a caucus.
And it is legal. When it was all said and done, the caucus voted and Henyard did not get the nomination. Yet listen to who the caucus placed on the ballot.
The Democratic slate that would represent Thornton Township at the April 1st consolidated election reads as follows. For Supervisor, Napoleon Harris.
Henyard left emotional and upset knowing her name will not appear on the April ballot, to the pleasure of many in the room.
I think it's very unfair that I don't get a chance to make the decision of who I want where.
And who did you want to vote for?
I wanted to vote for Tiffany.
She came late, and then she had an attitude because they couldn't get in.
Henyard can only become a write-in candidate, which her supporters say is not impossible.
I think enough people know her name to write her name in, and I believe we could still win it.
Now, to break it down, tonight's caucus was essentially the primary election, and other townships held their caucuses as well on this Tuesday. Now, since she did not win the nomination, Henyard cannot run as an independent, so her only option at this hour is a write-in candidate. Reporting live in Homewood tonight, I'm Jamal Terry, CBS.
The town is finally sticking up for them.
So basically what's happening is they voted her out to be eligible to run in a slot, like in the independent slot, but she can write herself in. Now, this the part that got me. She came with a bus full of supporters. Like, she bussed her own supporters in, but they already had people from the town there. What came off as suspicious and weird to me was like, okay, well, girl, how come your only supporters are the ones you bust in? Who are these people? Now she's trying to flip it and be like, oh, that the reason this happened because they didn't let my supporters in. But why would your supporters be busted? Why wouldn't it be the people? You know what I mean? Like, is it just me? Why wouldn't her supporters be the people of the people? Like, they should be there just like the other people. It's giving paid supporters to me too, Court. It's giving paid. It's giving paid. Because why are you busing in supporters? And the people sound like they were happy to get you up out of there. I think this is the video right here where they were dragging for her. Hold on.
Let the people come in. Let them come in. Let the people come in.
Friendly Norwood, the motion has been seconded. All in favor of the Napoleon Harris slate being nominated for the April 1st consolidated.
I nominate myself.
What happened, Tiffany? What happened?
Here's what she said before the caucus began.
They can't beat me. If they could beat me, they would have went to the polls.
What do you do tonight if you don't get the Democratic Party's nomination?
What do you mean? I will be victorious tonight. You will see. My people are here. They're not going to go nowhere. The show will go on.
Her allies now figuring out their next steps.
This is the biggest. This is the biggest. This is a fraud.
I don't understand. First of all, them people were ecstatic to get her out of there. Mind you, she's under FBI investigation for colluding funds. She's been sued by multiple people. They say she wound up misappropriating funds, having a gay old time with them people money. And she's not doing what she should do. They say that at most, who from Chicago? They say she be out there giving away food and stuff. But for the most part, she ain't doing what she's supposed to do. And for her to have that, oh, I will be victorious. I will be victorious. Girl, well, you wasn't. You wasn't. It actually didn't work out in your favor. I got another video. Hold on.
Tonight's decision was made within minutes, with Tiffany Henyard receiving a blow to her re-election efforts. A packed gym room at the Homewood Flossmoor Park District erupts in cheers as the Democratic Party caucus for Thornton Township decided to deny embattled current township supervisor Tiffany Henyard's name from being on the ballot in April. State Senator Napoleon Harris now nominated as the Democratic challenger for that position.
So to hear the people tonight, you heard them express how wonderful it was to finally get rid of her.
It was the first time in 30 years that township Democrats used a caucus to determine who will be on the ballot. Those seeking the nomination for township supervisor needed all 8 people for that slate, which includes supervisor, highway director, clerk, assessor, and 4 trustees. Henyard did not have a certified assessor on her ticket, deeming her invalid for consideration. Current Thornton Township trustee Chris Gonzalez earning the Democratic nomination for a trustee spot under Harris's slate.
We want to get the township back on track, back to where we feel it should be.
Henyard was appointed Thornton Township supervisor in 2022 and also serves as the mayor of Dolton. Tuesday night's decision comes as Henyard has faced criticism over township spending while also disputing with trustees.
What's currently going on, I'm disappointed, but what I'm looking for in the future is hope.
Now, Henyard can still run for Dolton mayor, but in order to run for township supervisor, she'll have to be a write-in candidate. And tonight's
it's been anything but business as usual at Dolton's village meetings.
People around you that wants what's best for the people, not what's best for Tiffany.
People need, and watching as this village being ran into the ground.
The fight over the village's finances continues to be at the center of this tug-of-war between Dolton's mayor and several trustees. They accuse her of overspending and mismanaging the village's money, while she and her allies accuse them of playing political games.
Girl, hold on, I got another one.
What do you mean? I will be victorious tonight. You will see. My people are here. They're not going to go nowhere. The show will go on.
It's the right way. Illegal. Napoleon. I will be suing everybody tomorrow. This is illegal.
This is illegal in your opinion?
Illegal.
The people do not want this lady in power. Now she's the mayor and the supervisor, and they say she's been cutting up, acting a damn fool. Listen, There's no reason I'm to believe that all them people who were waving and championing her getting up out of there are wrong, and the people she bust in are right. It just doesn't make sense. Now, I don't live up there. If somebody does, y'all might know more about this situation than me. But I told y'all before, these people are compromised and they get to do whatever they want to you, but not to the other people. She's been sued multiple times. She's under FBI investigation, all types of stuff. They say she's been showing her natural black ass. And it's for a reason. This doesn't just happen because people just hating or things are being done unfairly. The people, it would be one thing if it was just them in the council, then okay, we could discuss possible a bunch of bull. But the people of the city wanted you up out of there, fam. That girl said this is illegal, not illegal, girl. Wait. Illegal. Shout out to the people who be using the doggone AAVE, girl. That girl say illegal. Hold on. I got another video.
A motion to approve the purchase of 5 residential properties, 1 commercial property from the Cook County Land Bank. Is there a motion?
So move.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there a motion and second? Any discussion?
Yes.
Go ahead.
We wouldn't trust you to buy penny candy. And you think we about to let you buy properties?
I could care less. You pick your vote. Choose what you want. This is again.
The village of Dolton is not in the real estate business. We're not buying no properties.
Okay, then why y'all motion and second it then? Don't motion and second that.
We had a discussion because we want the people to know why we're not. Because you would get up here and lie and be like, they don't want to buy the properties and they don't want to spend no money. So we motion and second, like we can do in Robert's Rules of Order and discussion. The discussion is we don't trust you to buy penny candy, and no, we're not buying no property because the village of Dolton is not in the business of property. Y'all done already stole about 60 houses, so ain't nobody gonna deal with you buying no property. So that's the end of my discussion. I second that motion.
Okay. So just so you know, for the records, is I tell y'all to go to classes, go to conference, learn. The way it works as it relates to property, for those that do want to know how it works, is the board has to take the property in. The board is the one that's over the property here in our village. So she is so naive to the fact
I'm not naive.
Know that, and she want to say, "Don't trust me." It don't work that way. The board is the one.
Calm down, please. Quiet, please.
To take property in.
Ma'am.
All we do is
quiet, please.
That lady said, girl, we don't trust you to buy penny candy. That's bad. That's deep. That lady said, first of all, she seconded the motion, and then she said, any discussion? Yeah. I just wanted to say, girl, we're not going to support you going to buy no houses. We don't even trust you to buy penny candy. That's big. That's big. That's huge. That's colossal. I ain't never heard nothing like that. Not the penny candy, girl. This lady is crazy. Let me show y'all how they filed the lawsuit on her. I got a couple of more videos. Listen, that lady went off as she should. I don't have a problem with it. They say she been showing her natural black ass any damn way, and I feel like now it's her turn. It's her turn, and that's just that on that. Okay. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Listen, there's something telling right here to where not only is it the people, even her own board is saying they don't like her and they don't trust her. So her busting these people in tells me everything I need to know. And also, let me say this as well. This is the type of energy we need to have for all these crooked politicians. We got to get them up out of there. We got to get him up out of there. Look at her being sued, issued a lawsuit. Look.
The mayor is facing new allegations that she fired government workers for being insufficiently loyal to her. Tiffany Henyard is the mayor of Dolton and the supervisor of Thornton Township. 3 former employees have now filed lawsuits. A township worker said Henyard asked her to provide dirt on employees. A Dolton employee said she was told to do campaign work for Henyard on village time. And the former head of Dolton's permitting department claims Henyard instructed her to withhold permits from people who didn't support Henyard or donate to her campaign.
The people that supported her, they didn't have any issues with getting the things that they need, permits, licensing. They were able to talk to her, have meetings. The people that she didn't want to have licenses or permits that didn't go along with her or support her, They couldn't get a meeting. They couldn't get permits. They couldn't get anything.
You have.
Where's this shit show gonna go?
This was a dirty girl. This is a dirty girl. And listen, let me say this too. That happens in New Orleans. That happens in a lot of places, even in Atlanta. People like T.I. and all those other people who get the provisions from these from these mayors, they gonna always back them. Oh no, we need to keep y'all crazy. Y'all need to, because they are making and doing good off of it. They are getting the permits for restaurants and all this stuff while the average person is getting jacked up. Okay, and this lady being sued because she around here telling people to go get dirt on people, campaign on other time, on company time. It's a whole lot. She's corrupt and she's dirty. She's dirty and she's corrupt, and she's right where she needs to be, in my opinion. She's right where she needs to be. Hold on, I think I got like a couple of more videos, girl. I went deep diving for videos. Do you hear me? Because I said, what is going on? Why is this lady, and again, I told y'all all these so-called black mayors and black this and black that, they all compromise. Plus, if you look at her sign she has up, we already see who her loyalty and allegiance is to, and it ain't no Negro. You get it? You get it? And I ain't gonna say no name, but there's a guy in New Orleans who done got chummy with the mayor, and he was one of the first people to get a restaurant on Bourbon Street where nobody else, or in the French Quarters where most Negroes couldn't, but people like them, because they popular, people just gonna go with the move and be like, oh no, she's not that bad. But y'all don't be understanding these people. Politics is dirty. Politics is dirty. Do you hear me? Hold on, I got another video.
The most glamorous mayor, Tiffany Henyard, is now on the FBI's radar over corruption.
Beating and attacking on a black woman that's in power. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves.
The investigation is coming after nearly 2 years of embezzlement allegations.
As the first African-American female mayor of Dolton, of course all misunderstood.
Critics have been accusing Dolton's first female African-American mayor of spending taxpayer money on luxury cars and first-class trips around the world.
Everything we do for the people, but we under attack. We getting scrutinized in the media.
6 people have currently confirmed to the media that they had been interrogated by the FBI as witnesses to Tiffany Henyard's corruption. One of them told federal agents how Henyard allegedly shut down his business after he refused to make a donation to an event that Henyard hosted. What do you think of Tiffany Henyard? Should she be arrested and put in prison with the rest of Dolton's criminals? Comment what you think about the situation.
Girl, first of all, Kimberly, you messy. I saw you put the name in the chat. Kimberly messy. But listen, do you see how corrupt this lady is? You see how corrupt this lady? Lord, this lady. Oh, you want to play? I'm shutting your whole business out. This lady don't play. Listen, when the FBI on you, that says a lot. That says a whole lot. And this is what's worse about Black people, because we fall under so much identity politics. A lot of us, just like Toya Cantrell in New Orleans, they only want her there because she's Black, and they think because she's Black she's doing right by the people, and them be the ones they put in place to really jack you up real bad. Tiffany Henyard don't play. A Black woman beating up on a Black woman, girl. If you don't go sit your behind down. I got another video.
I am Tiffany Henyard, and I am a progressive candidate for mayor of Dolton.
We talk about patterns. When someone breaks into a home or breaks into a car, they let you know that they will take whatever they want to take. They see something, they go get it. And this is why we see now more of a pattern of her recklessly spending taxpayers' money as the mayor is conducting a $7 million deficit.
All the way until last month, we were receiving monthly financial reports. This month, we did not receive a monthly financial report. Last fiscal year through May, the deficit was $2.5 million in our operating account. This year, through the report we got, which was September 30th, I pulled that up as you were speaking. So from May through September, there was an additional $4.2 million of deficit. So you couple those two together, the deficit is growing and it's approaching $7 million.
We can tell that she sees things and she gets it and she wants it, even if it's something that she shouldn't have. And that's the biggest problem we have right now.
Girl, Tiffany. She look like my little cousin. Girl, them people on your head, fat. They want your head off your shoulders. And I ain't gonna lie. I don't blame them. You sound like you got in there and acted a fool. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like Tiffany Henyard got that position and acted a plum fool. Show her natural black ass. And here we are. Well, Tiffany, you and your Illuminati signs, I'm sorry. I hope you could do something to make them, help them come to save you, because the people is fed up. Nobody's going to make me believe that this lady is just so loved and, oh my God, people really messed with her. The majority of the people are ready for her to go. And I second that notion. I ain't even there. And I say, get her up out of here. Okay. I ain't even there. And I say, get her up out of here. She got to go. She got to go. Look at her. Y'all should have knew not to trust her by the wigs and the beady eyes. See, y'all don't know how to look for context clues. Is she even from Acorn? Drop down in the chat. Is she even from Acorn? Because the beady eyes and the wigs are giving me suspect. I'm scratching my head. I don't know what's going on. Because one thing about an Acorn woman, especially if she got money, girl, the hair is going to be herring. Do you hear me? Listen to me. The hair going to have when we broke. But you mean to tell me I'm stealing money and my wigs can't get right? Girl, bye. Girl, bye. So I don't know. I'm squinting my eyes. I don't know if she from Acorn. I don't know. Because the Acorn woman, girl, we will starve before we not get our hair done. So the fact that she up here with this wig and stealing all this money allegedly is giving suspectful tease. You feel what I'm saying? It's giving. The YouTuber says she does have one of those divestment wigs. There you go. There you go. I mean, what's the point of stealing money if you ain't gonna look like a bad bitch? Girl, come on now. We hustling backwards in 2024. That's what we doing. Girl, if I'm gonna be stealing, girl, y'all gonna see it on me. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? If I were to steal, you gonna see it on me. Meaning I'm not going in the store to steal peanut butter, jelly, and bread. No, girl, I'm going in the bike where the lobsters and the steak is. If I'm gonna get caught, I'm gonna get caught. But I'm gonna get caught for it. You know what I mean? If I get to stealing, you gonna see it on me, girl. I'm gonna have a new wig every day. What's up? What's up? I'm gonna have a new wig every day. Oh yeah, new install every day. How y'all doing? All right, see, all right, y'all doing all right? All right, yay. Girl, ain't no way. I don't know. I'm squinting my eyes about this Acorn. I don't know. But you know what? Screw it. Until we find out and the jury is out, what we're gonna do is just gonna err on the side of caution. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna err on the side of caution and say,
He ain't even from Acorn.
yeah, I think that's the safest thing for us to do. I think that's the safest thing right now. Until we can confirm or deny, we just gonna go with the move. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know what's going on. We don't want to have no issues where we be like, oh, you know what I mean? We rather just err on the side of caution. I think that's the best thing for us to do. That's what I think it is. Because the wig is giving red flag. Red flag, red flag, red flag. And to the people of Dolton, next time y'all vote in a black woman, unless she old and a dagger like Stacey Abrams, unless she an old dagger like Dagger Stacey Abrams, don't you vote no woman. And any woman who got that type of money and let that wig put that hump on the side up at the top right there, that tells you that is a red flag. Do you understand me? Red flag. Do you hear me? Pay attention to the wig next time. Now the black men, they might be able to get over on you because all they gotta do is get a line up. You ain't gonna know. But the next black woman come up there, or even Lori Lightfoot. Matter of fact, we don't vote the daggers in neither, because they not coming in on a good note. The daggers messing up bad. You know what I'm saying? Listen, pay attention. The next black woman y'all let up in there, if the wig got a hump on the top, that's a red flag. That's God. God give you the signs. Y'all just don't listen. Y'all don't look. You know what I mean? God give us all the tools that we need. Y'all gotta start paying attention. Cause ain't no way she was around there stealing all that damn money and that wig looking like that. Girl, ain't no way. There ain't no way. I just don't see it. And it's the same wig. Do she even change them? Oh my Lord. Do she change them? Is she stealing and recycling wig? Girl. This is a shame. At least she got somebody to bump it right there. Yeah, she had somebody to bump the put the little Lola Falana bump on the front. You know what I mean? Y'all see it? The Lola Falana bump to, kind of give her a little, a little stack wave type tease going to the side. Girl, Tiffany, you got to stop, girl. Matter of fact, you might could use that as a defense. Your Honor, y'all know I wasn't stealing, Your Honor. Look at my wig. If I was stealing, Your Honor, I would have nice wigs. Look at my wig, Your Honor. I didn't steal nothing. They lying on me. That's what I would say if I was you, Tiff. Tiff, if you're on here, if I was you, when you go to court, tell them that's a lie. You didn't steal nothing. Because if you would have stole, you would have had better wigs. That's plausible to me. If I'm on the jury, I'm like, sound about right. Sound about right. If I'm on the jury, that's just me. But I ain't never really did no jury duty. But if I was on the jury for your trial and they say, how do you know she didn't steal? And your lawyer say, oh, Your Honor, I would like to present Exhibit A. And they put your wig up there and say, listen, my client has been recycling the same wig the whole time she been in office. There's no way she stole anything from the people, because if she had, she would have definitely bought at least 3 or 4 more wigs. And I would have said, not guilty. Let her go. Not guilty. I would have been the one that caused a hung jury, because everybody was like, but voodoo, there's evidence. FBI have clear evidence. Not guilty. And I said what I said. Not guilty. I'm throwing the whole trial because the wigs is convincing to me. You know what I mean? I'm throwing the whole trial. Hung jury, come back and do it again. Do it again without me. But I'm telling you not, that would have sold me. I don't know about y'all, but that would have sold me. You feel me? Girl, poor Tiff. Tiff, you look so bad, girl. The people got you up out of there as they should. The wigs alone, like I said, should have been the red flag. Y'all got to start paying attention to stuff. The Most High give you all the tools and things you need to figure out who's who. Y'all got to start paying attention. You know what I mean? You got to start paying attention. It's right there in your face. If it was a snake, hold on. If it was a snake, it would have bit you. Ain't that what the old folks used to say? Ain't that what the old folks say? When you obtuse and don't notice what's right around you, if it was a snake, it would have bit you. Look at that. She probably got a snake up under there too. Shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all got to start going back to them old sayings. Y'all got to start going back to them old sayings. There's a lot of knowledge in those sayings. If it was a snake, it would have bit you though, and that's a fact. But Linda, thank you for the super chat. She says, I love you, Vu, and I love you back, and I love you more. Shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all get the likes up. Divine Empress is Tiffany from Acorn. Girl, you was asking the same thing I was asking, girl. Nope. Now, I'm going to answer the question until we get definitive answers. For now, we're going to err on the side of caution. I'm sorry. We're going to err on the side of caution, and we are going to just go with the move of saying, Tiffany is not from Acorn, okay? Because we don't know what's going on. We don't know what's going on. Listen, we don't know, so we just gonna go with this.
He ain't even from Acorn.
I mean, a hood girl wig look better than that, girl. A girl who ain't got a dollar to her name got a better wig than that, girl. That's just a shame. That's a shame. But anyway, y'all get the likes up on the video. With that being said, I got to get off of here. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for being here. We will be doing Educational Friday. Tonight, we will be discussing the Devil's Punch Bowl. That is the Holocaust that Black Americans went through in the state of Mississippi. You'll be surprised to see some of this stuff that I found, y'all. It's ridiculous. I think that what they do is they torture us and put our jackets on other people. I ain't gonna say the people name, but there was a mass Holocaust of Black people in Mississippi. I'll be down there today. If it ain't 5, probably about 6, because I think I'm getting off late today. So probably about 6 or between 5 and 6. Y'all stall me out, give me a chance to eat and get myself together. All right. So I love y'all down to the ground. I'm about to Joce y'all up out of here, girl. I got to go. I'll see y'all on the next one on Monday for the morning Joce. And I'll be live at the dollhouse sometime. It's not this evening. Probably not this evening. Tomorrow or something. But I love y'all down to the ground. I'm about to get off of here. Peace.
Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat. You know what I won't blaze up. Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Hustle for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, lift it up.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.